So Kev,
She would have not
Finish,
been
y'all.
invited.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Poozie knew, and she had the understanding that she was not invited. She knew that. She said that herself in the live over on Blazers Live. I have that on recording. She said herself that she knew that she was not invited. Petty Roll.
Thank you.
so Kev, when I looked you in
Again,
your face, hold
if
on, Petty,
she was
real quick.
not supposed to be there, hold
Why
on,
did you
Poozie, because
let me in
Me and
the
Kev
door?
having a dialogue right now. Hold on. Me and Kev having a dialogue right now. Okay?
You know I'm gonna give you your respect.
Again, if I would have known that so was Poozie the only one that knew that she wasn't invited? Because again, her name wasn't on any kind of list to say she wasn't supposed to be there. And then even after the altercation happened, you never escorted her out.
That's
So
not
if she
true either.
wasn't supposed to be there, then how
Petty
did
Road. That
she
is
get to
not
stay
true.
the
Petty
entire
Road. Petty Road.
event?
Petty Road. Petty Road. That is not true. I have it on recording as well. Where you must not have been here earlier.
What is not true?
Kev, when they
I
bought
just
me a
asked the
plate on
question.
behalf
Was
of
she
you,
the
they
only
said
one
that
that
Well,
Kev
knew
I
said
can't hear. Well, I can't
that
hear.
she wasn't supposed to be there?
they even the person that fixed my plate, damn, what's that lady name? Fuck, it's on the tip of little bit. Little bit said Kev told me to ask you, would you like a plate? And I said sure. She said, do you want the lamb chops or something? The chicken. I said I want the lamb chops. She brought my plate back to me and said,
You ain't
Kev
got nothing
said
to
you
do
could
with it.
have both, and I had everything. That's why when I gave my statement about how you treated me, I said you
Okay,
treated me right. When
that's
we talked
irrelevant,
about
right?
hold on, because when we talked about the police situation, me and you, when we talked about it, you said I told you what I wanted, and you said, okay, I'm finna go
Okay,
talk
that's
to them.
irrelevant. I
And
don't want to talk.
no,
That ain't
it's
what
not
we're not here to
irrelevant.
talk
It
about the
isn't.
food, right? We're
I'm
here to
not.
talk about.
I'm
Don't
talking
listen.
about the
Yeah,
whole
I don't
thing
care about that.
involving myself and you, Kev. I'm literally talking about what happened between me and you. And that's why the recording that you got is going to have no choice but to be valid, because I spoke on Takia and Kevin's ordeal at his event. That's why I'm saying like I'm not doing it for no clicks, views. I'm not doing it for clout. None of that shit. The way that you handled my situation of assault at your event was handled by you. I left it in your hands.
Okay, understand something. I ain't got to lie about shit. I'm over here out of a courtesy. I ain't got to be over here. I ain't got to be over here with a bunch of motherfuckers that think I'm lying. If Poozie think that she was mishandled, tell Poozie to do what she got to do.
You still ain't comprehending what I'm saying even right now. Me leaving it
Girl,
in
what
your
he's saying
hands
is you
was
would have
me.
never got knocked in your head if you wasn't there because you weren't supposed to be there anyway.
Respectfully,
What happened?
again,
Pearl, they did get you for community guidelines, Pearl. They did.
again, one more time. Had myself, the driver, and the people that I was with knew that I was not supposed to remain in that building, I would have got the keys to that car and sat in that vehicle or went and did anything else, because there were other things to do in that area. But when Kev said that I could go in, I went in. Kev not one time told me to leave the premises.
Okay, and what's your point?
That's it. That's the point.
Okay,
You never
okay.
said for me to
Well,
go.
I just came up here to clear up about she was saying she didn't have a ticket. That's what I was clearing up, because Poozie did have a ticket that was paid for and it was mine. So that's what I came up here
And
to
that's what I was
clear up.
saying,
But
Petty.
then
Even if I
it got
didn't have
switched.
your
The
ticket,
verbiage was switched.
Jay Trent had an extra ticket that she was willing to get. When me and Jay Trent talked Friday night, when we was up till 5 o'clock in the morning, she knew then that Kev had me on the block list. So it was like, well, we need to communicate with him before I come in, period. So when I walked in and I seen Kev, I asked him,
I
and
wasn't part of that
again,
conversation. Let that
right,
be known. I wasn't part of
y'all had
that
already left
conversation.
me.
So
Y'all had already went inside. I was out there 100%. I gave the lady my ID by myself.
Ilana,
okay,
you
I,
fall on the cat.
Posey, they did
Fall on the
report
cat.
you.
Fall on
Um,
the cat.
go ahead, Pearl.
but I just let me say this, because then
Oh, go
I'm
ahead,
gonna hop on there,
Petty.
because I came to speak to that point, that Poozie had a ticket. No time when we were at the table checking in, giving names, did anybody say, Poozie wasn't supposed to be there. After the altercation, when I got back outside to see that Poozie had been hit, she had drank all in her hair. I saw Kev. Kev never came to our table. We all sat there together. So again, I did not know that Poozie was on some kind of list to say that she wasn't supposed to come to the party. That was never conveyed to me or to the table. None of the time, like nobody came to escort Poozie out to say, hey, you wasn't supposed to be here. No way. Like none of that ever happened. So how everybody would know
Let me
that
be clear.
Poozie was,
And let me be
hold
clear.
on, I'm almost done and then I'm gonna drop and you can have it. I never knew that. So I don't know how everybody else could know that, because that puts all of us in a situation, being there with somebody that now is being said wasn't supposed to be there. That puts all of us in a sticky situation. But again, I came to clear up about the ticket. The ticket was paid for. They were going to accept Poozie's money at the table, but I said just swap the tickets around, because now I have an additional ticket because I took Fab's ticket and they were okay with that. Poozie put her money back in her envelope. We got the ticket.
Who is they though? You keep saying no.
Who did you have checking in people at the table?
Petty Roll, because you painting a
Who
picture
was
that's not
at
true.
the table
No,
that
Petty
you
Roll, that's
had?
not true. Nobody.
Kev, I have no
Hold up,
reason
Petty
to
Roll,
lie.
stop. Petty Roll, that's not true.
I have no reason to lie.
Well, then let me
I
correct
have
you.
no reason.
Okay, you
to
keep
lie.
saying that, but you won't
you're
let me
not
talk.
going
You
to
just keep repeating. Why do you keep repeating that rather than letting me talk? You just keep saying I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to lie, but I'm trying to correct what you're wrong at.
You
Whether you're
weren't there at the table,
okay.
so you can't tell me what was wrong, Kev. You
Okay.
weren't there.
Okay. So let me. Okay, so Petty
You
Roll,
were not there.
Okay, Petty.
Okay,
Hold
you
on
keep
real
saying
quick.
the same thing.
So 1 second. So Kevin, can you tell us who was at the door?
Sunset and Maisha were at the door. No one tried to give us any money for Poozie, because I would have never even accepted any money on behalf of Poozie. I would have. There were several people.
You weren't at the table.
Okay, we let you talk for a long time, Petty Road. We let you talk for a long time. At no time was any money offered for anybody at the Players Ball. There was no money turned down on my behalf or Rick's behalf for anybody at the Players Ball. There were a number of people that were originally on the block list that ended up at the Players Ball, such as $2, which I should have kept on the block list, such as Poozie, who I should have kept on the block list, such as AP, who I should have kept on the block list. So there were several people that were actually on the block list before the Players Ball and ended up still attending the Players Ball. So it was not specific to Poozie.
Kevin, let me ask you a question. Manny, I'm asking
Hold
you.
on, Auntie Pearl. Hold on, Aunt Pearl. Okay, now, Petty Roll, finish what you were saying now. Now that we got clarity that they weren't even supposed to be accepting no money.
Okay. So again, my story has not changed from the beginning about how we got there and there was nobody at the table. We walked into the venue and then got tapped on the shoulder after we were inside, telling us to come back to the table because the people weren't there. I don't know who the people are in the bando, so I can't call their names. That's Kev that can do that because those are people that he assigned. So when I say they, it's because I don't know them like that to call their name. Again, we came in, went into the venue, got tapped on the shoulder, and had to come back out. Sorry, I just had a call. But again, Poozie was going to pay for a VIP ticket. She had the envelope that Braid King gave her from the house with money in it. And that is what she was going to use to pay. I watched her pull the white envelope out of her purse and was going to give the lady the $200. And I said, no, that doesn't make sense because I'm using Fab's ticket. You just use mine. It's a regular ticket, but you still gonna get in. Use my ticket. We all gonna sit at the same table anyway. Why would you go and buy another ticket when we already have a table. That makes no sense. Poozie put that money back in that white envelope and put it back up. I have no reason to lie. My story has been the same since day one. It's been the same.
Manny,
So
let
I
me,
have no reason
That
to
has nothing to do
lie.
with what I just said. Absolutely
Manny,
nothing.
it don't have nothing to do with nothing. Manny, let me say this. We all on this app, right? And Kevin is not the first one to throw a get together, correct? Now, we also know what happens on this app. When you block somebody, you don't fuck with them. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to see them. You have no intention on inviting them to your event. Why? Because you already got them blocked on the app. I don't want to fuck with you. So why would you think that it's okay? She even said herself he got her blocked on the app. That means no communication, shorty. I'm not fucking with you. So if we blocked on here, how many of y'all that's blocked on this app gonna go to a party that a motherfucker throwing who got you blocked on here because y'all didn't have a disagreement and they don't fuck with you? So again, my point is still valid, regardless of what Petty's saying. She had no business being there. And let me tell you this, Manny, everybody knows I didn't show up. So if I thought for a minute that he fucked with Poozie, I would have gave her my VIP ticket. But he don't fuck with her.
I just wanted to clear up a couple things if I could. Just as far as the name being on the list thing, keep in mind, when we sent Kev that list, Poozie was not coming. Poozie came that Friday morning, too. So Poozie's name wasn't even on the list that we sent to Kev, number one. Number two, as far as Auntie Pearl goes, you do have to also remember the week prior or the 2 weeks prior to the Players Ball, Kev made his rounds and let everybody know he was making amends with everybody and he didn't mind everybody. You know, everybody's cool, blah, blah, blah. You have to understand that too, Auntie Pearl. So your point really isn't valid because Kev said that he was allowing other people like AP and everybody that he was not cool with. You know, he was just making his amends with everybody before that. So there was just a couple of things that y'all had a little bit off, but that's on y'all. Y'all can continue the show.
That's why I say I didn't know what names was on. I didn't know her real name. I didn't know if she was on the list or not.
The only person I saw Kevin make amends with was AP. That's the only person I saw him make amends with. It was some more people that he said could fucking not come. He wasn't going around making peace with everybody. He talked to AP on live. That's it. That's the only person I saw him make up with. So again,
backpedaling on nothing. My story, well, I ain't changed on nothing. I'm not backpedaling on shit. I've always said that I had no idea if her name was on the list or not. The list that was sent over to that, I've always stood on that. I've always said that. When I got that list from Miss Fab, it was a list of names. I don't know you niggas' names.
That's true, y'all.
I don't know. I know Manny by Manny. I don't know if that's his real name or not.
And that's true. Bray just came up and said Poozie name wasn't on there. So even if he had a full list of the names, Poozie name wasn't even on the list he got.
Thank you very much. Well, y'all got so much to goddamn say.
And Manny, that means again what? She was not invited.
Thank you very much. Since y'all got so much to goddamn say.
Now, Poozie even told her herself that she even made people aware that she was shocked to even be.
So, kid, when you say my real face, why did you not escort me out of the building? When
hold on, I'm gonna answer your question. I got better things to do than you.
Why did you not escort me out?
I had an event with almost 200 people in there. I had other things to do than you.
Kevin, I talked to you personally.
It doesn't matter. I talked to almost everybody in there
and
personally.
I asked you,
I had other things to do.
am I allowed to be here?
But Poozie, the thing is, now we don't know how Kevin is as a true person, but even with knowing now, because you allege that he was disrespectful or not welcoming or whatever these things was, but as we see
to others,
hold on, Poozie, even to you to some degree, he was welcoming. It just was probably in his way, but girl, he didn't even deny you, embarrass you, or Anything when we
And
ask,
that's
It
what
is
I was
not
saying,
That's
Manny.
Kev's
the
It
point.
wouldn't have
problem
been.
with
Hold
what
on,
It
hold
would
on.
not
Pussy
have been
got. It's not
embarrassing.
Kev's problem.
Listen, it
Pussy,
Lovely,
would
you
not
hold
have
forgot
on
been
what
real
you
quick,
did
Lovely.
to
embarrassing.
Nina.
Lovely,
You
hold
Listen,
on, hold
forgot
on,
what
friend.
you
Hold on,
did to
friend.
Nina.
Please,
You
friend.
put her
Hold on,
on your
friend.
it
Hold on, friend.
backdrop,
Please.
all of her personal
Please.
information. Did you forget? You
it would
forgot
not
that you
have been
did that to that girl
embarrassing.
and you got what was handed to you, baby. I am so sorry. Stop
It
no, what
playing.
would
I'm
not
saying
have been
is, hold on,
embarrassing
lovely. What I'm
if Kev
saying
would have
is,
told
Boozy,
me.
he didn't act upon his true feelings about you. That's what I'm saying. That's a level of respect by him not acting upon his true feelings about you. That's a level
And
of respect.
I understand that, and that's what I was getting at.
You're
He
actually
seen
proving her point, Manny. You're definitely
he
proving Poozy's
he
point because
seen that
if
I
she wasn't
came
invited, she would have
cordially,
been put out.
and when
That's
he
not true.
seen that
That's not true.
Well,
I
no, it
behaved
goes both ways
myself.
because he's saying, hold on, he's saying that he has an event to attend, which is everybody's already here. We can understand that from the viewpoint of him being an event host. He's saying, okay, everybody's already here. He's not going to cause any problems. If a problem was to arise, he would handle it per the Poozy and Nina story. He was there. Now, outside of that, he's saying he was just cool. And so we have to give him that if he's saying outside of it, it was just cool. Because
Kev
we have
had
to
no
understand,
knowledge of what
hold
happened,
on,
what she
lovely,
did.
because we have to understand when somebody is just cool with us, we got to take that for what it is. And we done got in somewhere and they just cool with us, we got to accept that they just cool with us. We got to take that for what it is.
Manny,
Oh,
you
I will.
missing the point.
Yeah, Manny.
We get it, but you missing it, baby. I'm sorry. It's going over your head. Poozy did her dirt. She got her work.
Thank y'all for the gifts.
It's
We
a
know
done
we talking
deal.
about
And it's
two
not
different talking,
Kev. Stop, like, y'all
lovely,
got to
we
stop
talking
blaming
about two different
Kev.
talking
It's
points.
not him.
We know it's not him, but
Me
what I'm
and
saying
Nina
is
have taken
we talking from
accountability
two
for
different
our
talking
actions
No,
points.
at
you
his
need to take
expense.
accountability for what you did to Nina. You put all of her personal information on your backdrop. Did you
Girl,
forget
you wouldn't
Poozy
even know. It
again?
was a
Manny, can I
fucking
say one
cash
thing
app
real quick,
receipt.
please?
I'm not doing this with
Liz,
you.
go ahead, sweet and sweet, because
Okay,
lovely is
because
up there about the Nina stuff. We not on the Nina stuff.
I just have two things.
Well,
And
I
comment
am.
cousins, tell me if I'm slow or not. Okay. Why are you going to an event where you even need to ask the host, can I be here? That's the first thing. And the second thing is, for the love of God, please start going to more things than fucking TikTok events. Bye.
Well, this is TikTok. I mean, what do you want us to talk
Um,
about? The grass is green. Like, what?
Again, I made it clear to every single person that knew that I was attending that event that per the host, that on the app, he had me blocked. And again, when I made contact with the host, you all are telling me the same thing that I knew, that he let bygones be bygones and he allowed me to stay at his event that I left on my own.
Poozy, may I say something real quick? And I hate because Drop Queen's up here, and I know where this is about to
Oh,
go. So
I'm finna go. I'm not finna
let me
deal with
just say
you.
this: I only came up here because it was a little 2 versus 1 with the Kev and Auntie Pearl, so I had a couple of prayers supporting you. But I do got to say this, Kev. You know I fuck with you too, and I hate when y'all make me do this, but y'all know that inner is about to pop out. Let's give a quick comparison of events. Let's compare the gala and let's compare this real quick.
No, because
Give
this
me
ain't
a
no
second. Let me
competition with
finish
me.
my sentence, Kev, because you're not gonna penny roll me. If Dom was to walk up to that
It ain't no
front door,
competition with me.
let me say what I gotta say. If Dom was to walk up to that front door, a motherfucker's not gonna say, I don't want to embarrass you in this. If you're throwing an event, you know who is not supposed to be in that motherfucker. If Poozy was not supposed to be there, I'm gonna finish my sentence if you don't mind. A motherfucker's gonna let them know, hey, you're not supposed to be here. You're gonna be escorted out. So I don't care if it was on account of embarrassment. I don't care if you said you had other shit to do. Whatever the case may be, you knew Poozy was there and you was cool with it. So Auntie Pearl trying to make it like, oh, this or that. If a motherfucker walk up to that event that's not supposed to be there, their ass would not be there. Bottom line.
Well, let's clock it then, right?
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Thank you, babe. I'm dropping.
Hold up. Let me respond.
These people, I'm with Sweet and Swift. These people need to get out of the homes. They have no style, no class, no
Drop. Let me
sophistication.
drop. I gotta respond to that. Let me respond. Drop. Let me respond to this. Since we putting it on the floor. Right? Really, what this is damage control because Poozy came up here and let the cat out the bag. Poozy came up here and told
Damage
everybody.
control on who?
No. Hang tight. A tick or two. Hang tight a tick or two. What this really is damage control. That's why Black Diamond's in the comments and you up in the box. And that's why you came up in the box earlier to alert Poozie of your presence so that she didn't say too much. Because remember, she's under.
If you're the only one who backtracked and we're putting that on the floor.
Hold up. Wait a minute, Bray. Because you know she's under an NDA, so she got to be careful what she says. So you come up in the box to alert her of your presence. So she changes everything that she said in the beginning because she saw you in the box and tried to walk back everything that everybody else had already heard her say.
So me and Diamond set you up.
Wait, hold up.
I'm just making sure we said
No, Bray, hang tight. And so now you try to walk it. Y'all came up here to walk it back because y'all know that she letting the cat out the bag. That Black Diamond and Braid King actually had an influence, even if she didn't have a directive. She had the influence of Black Diamond and Braid King to go to the gala. To go to the Players Ball, and whatever happened at the Players Ball. Whether y'all knew who was coming, I don't give a damn about none of that shit. She showed up at the Players Ball under the influence of you two. Under the influence.
I will say this, you sound a little crazy. Me and Diamond not even cool right now.
Hold on, let me even the playing field, Bray. So in the beginning, this is what got over here. So Poozie did say some things that we don't got the clip for.
But Manny, we cleared that. No, we got the clip. They posted it. And then we cleared that up earlier. Kev talking about Poozie backtracking. Yeah, Poozie changed her tune, but Kev changed his tune as well. When I came in the live, give me a second, Kev, since we're giving ticks
I never changed my tune.
Let me tell you the tune that you changed. Give me 1 second then, Kev, if you don't mind. Just 1 second. It won't take long. When I came in the room, you were screaming for fucking joy talking about, I told y'all they did it. I told y'all they did it. I told you. And then I came up in the motherfucking box and I reassured you that neither me nor Diamond gave a fuck to set your ass up, and then you was cool. So let's not talk about
no. That was the assumption you made. I never said
Hold on, Kevin. But let's clock this, Braid. I don't think Diamond had nothing to do with the bullshit that went down at the gala. But let's clock this, nigga. You was the one trying to get
gala. So let's get the words
but
right.
Hold on, y'all. Let me chime in. Didn't y'all hear Poozie say that Diamond said, "Why the fuck is you going somewhere where somebody don't like you?"
Definitely heard it.
I said that.
That means nothing.
Sorry.
I said that. I encourage y'all not to go to your shit.
It means
I
nothing.
encourage y'all not to go to your shit show.
It don't. I appreciate that, Black Diamond. Thank you so much.
As you should. Because you're doing a little bit much.
So what I was saying.
Black Diamond, they did remove Black Diamond. The host did remove Black Diamond. No, so no.
So
Manny, can we clock this? Manny, can we?
No, so.
Hold on 1 second, Pearl, because I'm left.
Sue, they cleared you. They did clear you, Sue. You did tell Poozie that, Sue. You did tell Poozie that. They cleared you, Sue. They cleared you, Sue.
Poozie said that later.
Nobody didn't clear me. I dropped myself.
No, I'm saying Poozie had cleared you, meaning like they cleared you, like.
She said that later.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm just saying, like, so they cleared. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop. Okay.
Yes.
Manny, can I talk?
Poozie definitely made some implications. Come on, Poozie did make some
Auntie
implications.
Pearl, what was you trying to say?
Okay.
What was you trying to say, Auntie Pearl?
Hold on.
Hold on.
Let me clear the playing field. She did make some innuendos, but however, the only person she did clear up was Black Diamond. Now I will keep that. That's the only person she did clear up.
Manny, can I talk?
Now go ahead, Pearl.
Well, Pearl been talking. God damn. How long they gonna talk?
Sorry,
They gonna let somebody else
that
talk?
big.
Thank you.
Listen, Manny, let's go ahead and clock this. Let's clock the fact that Braid tried to pay Kev to come in there and film some of that motherfucking reality show there. Let's clock that. And he got denied because his ass didn't want to pay the ticket. Let's clock that. So being the fact that you wanted to bring your motherfucking ass in there and get some footage, don't play like you weren't trying to get no footage. You knew that bitch was going to hit Poozie because that's what you wanted to do. So let's clock that.
Let me clear that up. Let me clear that up.
And then I got to address her.
Yeah, let me put that on the floor. Right? Because Braid King did reach out to me about having the film crew come
Correct.
up. Braid King did reach out to me about having a film crew come out and film film at the Players Ball, but it was unbeknownst to him, or maybe he was aware. I don't know. Really don't care. That Fab had already paid $500 for a table and $200 for a VIP ticket.
It was not unbeknownst to me.
It was. She said, She said she had already sent me a $700. She had already sent me
announced. He did not say announced.
She had already sent me a $700 cash out. So subsequent to that, Bray King reached out to me about bringing in production to film at the Players Ball.
Correct.
And I asked him about the back end. I said, so what we gonna do about the back end? How we gonna handle this as far as monetary is concerned?
Correct.
I told him, I said, let me talk to Rick and see what we want to do, and I'll call you back. I talked to Rick. I called Bray King back about 30 minutes later with Rick on the phone. Rick was on the phone.
Yep.
We couldn't get Miss Fab on the phone, so we just talked amongst me, him, and Rick.
Yep.
I was actually going to say $1,000, and then everybody got to have a ticket to the Players Ball, but we reduced it to $500. If you're gonna bring a crew in, it's $500 flat.
We said we got to pay $500 fee, and every single person that we brought had to buy a ticket to the Players Ball.
Everybody has to have everybody has to have a ticket to the Players Ball.
And you hear how I'm laughing right now? I held it, but when I did hang up the phone, I let out a big ass laugh just like that.
No problem. You got every right to do that. I can't tell you what's acceptable to you, just like you can't tell me what's acceptable to me, whether you like it or not, think it's funny or not, laughed at it. I don't give a shit. Those were my numbers. You take them or leave it. And obviously you chose to leave
Manny,
them.
please release the cousins.
And no harm, no foul. But what you did was you just sent a surrogate, right? You sent a surrogate in Poozie by encouraging her to go to the Players Ball or whatever it is that you say that y'all did. She came with an envelope for $200. Why? I don't know, but that's exactly what.
No, it wasn't an envelope of $200.
I'm just going based off of what Patty Rose said.
She had just got paid. It was more than $200 in there.
Okay, well, I don't give a damn how much it was. The point is that she showed up ready to give some more money. Y'all sent her.
Denied it.
Y'all sent her knowing that she wasn't even invited to the Players Ball.
I didn't know she wasn't invited. I'm sorry.
Her name wasn't even on the list that was sent to me by Miss Fab.
Just explain why.
Her name was not even sent to me by Miss Fab to be included in the names of people.
So how would it be a setup if she wasn't even? I'm gonna start with.
But I have a question.
We're gonna start with steak because I know both of y'all can't eat it.
I just have a question.
I'm about to get on that.
I don't give a fuck about you starting with me, nigga. I'm not scared of you.
I'm about to get on that.
Fuck you.
I want you to put them dentures in for you.
I don't give a fuck about your stupid ass.
You don't scare nobody. You ain't no bully, Bray King.
I don't give a fuck about you and your gummy husband down there. Neither one of y'all really don't.